Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
I'm Hallie, a senior event coordinator, and for years, our firm prided itself on creative solutions and a flexible work environment. That all changed with Derek. Our new director of operations, Derek was a streamliner who believed rigidity was the key to professionalism. His arrival was marked by a flurry of restrictive memos, but one truly stood out as we prepared for the biggest event of the year, the King Enterprises Charity Gala at the Tavares Convention Center. Derek decreed, "Absolutely no personal items whatsoever are permitted on the event floor or in any back-of-house staff areas during client-facing hours." He went on to elaborate, "This means no phones, no bags, no wallets, nothing beyond a wedding band or a watch. If it's not company property, it shouldn't be visible or accessible." I pushed back, arguing about the need for quick communication, emergency contacts, or even just a debit card for a quick coffee. He simply waved me off, his gaze as unyielding as his policies. "Your focus needs to be 100% on the event. Personal matters can wait until your shift ends." My direct VP, Joaquin, was sympathetic but advised me to operate within the new parameters, however challenging. I knew exactly what Joaquin meant by challenging. Derek also, rather magnanimously, told me, "I expect premium refreshments for all personnel involved. Go all out for King. No corners cut." Never tell me to go all out, especially when I'm already operating within parameters. The Tavares Convention Center is enormous, but I knew its layout intimately. The service entrance for our specific ballroom opened onto a public loading alley, and directly across that alley, nestled against a municipal parking garage, was a row of old-fashioned, coin-operated public lockers. Crucially, these lockers were on municipal property, not within the convention center's leased footprint, nor our firm's designated event space. I informed my team, Kim, Chase, Kylie, about Derek's new, strict policy and my solution. I instructed them to bring their phones, wallets, car keys, and anything else they needed, but to deposit them in these public lockers before they clocked in for the event. I even supplied each of them with a generous roll of quarters. Per Derek's instruction, I explained with a dry smile, no personal items are allowed on company-leased property. These lockers, however, are not company-leased property. Then came the premium refreshments. Derek had specifically said, "Go all out for King, no corners cut, and ensure refreshments for all personnel involved." I took him at his word. I contacted the Artisan Pantry, an infamously expensive local caterer known for bespoke, organic, artisanal everything. I ordered custom-blended coffees, high-end pastries, individually portioned charcuterie boxes, fresh-pressed organic juices, and gourmet mini sandwiches. This wasn't just for my team. It was for everyone. Our firm's staff, the Tavares Convention Center's security guards, the cleaning crew, the event volunteers, even the shuttle drivers bringing guests. I made sure the Artisan Pantry understood that no expense was to be spared to impress our client, King Enterprises, and confidently charged it all to the corporate card Derek had so eagerly pushed on me for event expenses. The gala began, and Derek was strutting around, beaming with self-importance. Less than 2 hours in, the lead speaker's laptop suffered a catastrophic failure. Derek needed to access a backup presentation from his personal cloud storage, which required a 2-factor authentication code sent to his personal phone. His phone, of course, was safely stowed in a public locker across the alley. His perfectly curated professionalism crumbled as he made a very visible, huffy dash across the loading dock and alley to retrieve it, leaving our client's event hanging in a painfully awkward silence. Later, a VIP guest mislaid her custom-made eyeglasses. I knew an optometrist across town could replicate them quickly if I could just pull up their address on my phone. But, per Derek's rule, my phone was in the locker. I had to send Kim, then Chase, on visible treks out to the public alley to fetch phones, causing frustrating delays for the guest, who later mentioned this unnecessary rigidity in her feedback to King Enterprises. The final nail in Derek's coffin was the invoice from the Artisan Pantry. It hit Kenneth's desk, our firm's founder, and was an astronomical sum, easily reaching 5 figures. Kenneth called me directly, his voice a low rumble. "Hallie, explain to me why we spent more on glorified snacks than on some of the decor." I calmly presented Derek's explicit email. "I expect premium refreshments for all personnel involved. Go all out for king, no corners cut. I explained that I had interpreted all personnel to literally mean every person present at the event, and premium to mean the finest available, especially given it was for King Enterprises. I also took the opportunity to highlight the logistical nightmares caused by his no personal items rule, detailing how it forced my team to leave essential devices off-site, leading directly to the VIP's frustration and delays. Kenneth was livid, not with me, but with Derek. He understood I had followed instructions to the absolute letter. He subsequently eviscerated Derek for both his impractical policy and the carte blanche spending directive, pointing out how Derek's rules had actively undermined the very professionalism he claimed to uphold. Derek tried to argue I had deliberately misinterpreted, but his own words were clear, and the King Enterprises feedback provided irrefutable proof of the negative impact. Within a week, Derek's no personal items policy was formally rescinded. A company-wide memo went out, gently but firmly reiterating the importance of flexible thinking and empowering employees. Derek was quietly moved to a special projects role, effectively exiling him from any operational decision-making. I also heard whispers about new, much stricter expense approval thresholds for department heads. As for my team, they still rave about the artisan pantry's pastries. And I got my flexibility back. It just goes to show, always read the fine print and never give a creative person absolute freedom when you're trying to impose absolute rules. Some people just need to learn the hard way.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.